This video, I'm going to show you all the alternatives you can run if you want to actually scale up. So if you have seen my previous video, I dive deeper onto all the ESPs you can actually run. And right now I'm just going to go and dive deep on my personal recommendations and how you can actually run it on your own. So let's go. Number one is Outlook. But if we take a look at the actual subscription, how much it costs, well, we're going to see that it's really not worth it, right? So let's just see. So business basic plan, and we're on the yearly, so $7.2 per inbox on Outlook. Not super worth it. And you might be asking, like, how the hell we actually send hundreds of thousands of emails per day with Outlook? Well, good question. It is very simple. What we do is we get Outlook tenants, which is basically the admin panel, and then we take those tenants and then we put 100 inboxes on them, all EU, US sourced Microsoft business license. And basically we just take one license and then use some sort of exploit currently available. It's been available for 2 years. This is what all the resellers are doing, and then just basically clone those licenses over and over again, and you get 100 licenses for the price of one. So now the only problem with this is you cannot create tenants manually. Well, you technically can, but you will get banned after like 2 or 3, maybe 4, and then all of those are going to get linked back to you. Even if you run something like an AdsPower proxy session, even with static residential dedicated proxies, you're going to get cooked in a few attempts because those are going to get linked back to you. Don't ask me how, but Microsoft is just, you know, in a league of their own. I mean, they have literally billions to spend on their anti-abuse policy. So good question why they did not fix it. That's why I'm actually stressing and making so many videos about this topic. Just run it while you can, man. I mean, this is not going to be around forever, so might as well like hop on the bandwagon. And one way I actually thought to give back to you guys, the community, is just we have partnered with tier 1 resellers of Microsoft licenses and tenants, and then we can whip up tenants for basically at cost to you. We sell them to you at $15. Though if you want to get 20% off, just join the community and you get them for $12. That's just one way we like to help you guys out. If you want the full guide on how to do it, here's the link. You can just go to maildeck.co. I'm gonna put this in the description as well. You can technically set this up manually, but if you have multiple tenants, you don't want to set these up one by one, create 100 inboxes plus like clone the licenses. It's a bit of a process. There's a bit of a back end step as well involved as well. You can technically do it, right? But if you want to save yourself some time and money, you can use the software. Well, actually, it's the only software in the world that does this, and I show you how you can run that in our guide as well. And here's just a quick comparison. At the moment, like, Microsoft is charging $7.5. If you want to get this method, you can pay as little as 15 cents per month. Google's charging $4 to $6. Private SMTP costs $3 to $4 as well, and it's all just very bad. Like I said, this method is not going to be around forever, so I would just use it while you can. Like, this is 90% of our infrastructure. Next, let's just move on to, well, I'm going to skip this part, which is AWS SaaS. I talked about this many times in our videos, but you cannot get this to work if you don't know what you're doing. So what is this? It's basically Amazon's simple email service. So just basically their SMTP service. So it just sends emails, which are transactional emails. So if you think about like these companies, right? Like if you get an email from Duolingo, Netflix, Reddit, they all use AWS SaaS. Like all the transactional emails you get from Stripe either use this or Twilio's or some sort of transactional email system, and this always lands in the inbox. But they don't want marketers to use this because it would just be too powerful. But there is a way to do it. We don't have a public version you can test, so I'm just not recommending because it's really not worth the hassle. You could just go with the other recommendations I have in this video. But next is something you can test for quite cheap, which is F60 Host. Now, here's the story with Google. So Google is really made up of, I would say, like 2 parts, right? There is the Google Workspace, and there is basically the legacy panels, can include educational panels, non-profit panels, and actual legacy panels. So the really legacy panel is basically panels Google used to give out to businesses for free before 2012. So say you had a small business, you acquired 10 panels, you could put 10 domains on it, and then you could put emails on top of it, and you did not have to pay at all anything. That's quite huge. The problem is many people have used this, and now this is not a reliable way to do this. But you can still get educational panels, you can still get non-profit panels, and then you can still get actual Google Workspaces, which are fine, but they, again, like I said, they cost $7 to $8, but you can get them from the source. They're always going to work, but to scale is really not that efficient. So what you can do is F60Host is selling really good quality educational panels for $1.5. If you want to use a coupon code, you can use this 30% one, or you can use the one we have, which is I think 15-20%. I don't think this works for this specific one, but if you want to get the actual admin panel one, which is authentic Google Workspace, you can get it for $3.54. But if we actually use the coupon code, that's $2.50. That's actually quite good for authentic Google. That's basically like 75% off, 70% off. So that's an option. Or you can go to some provider. I don't know how good these guys are, but I've seen many people buy from them. I've heard it's really not that good. I have personally not used them, but you can buy, like I said, the legacy, the non-profit, and the educational ones for a good amount of money. But I mean, if you do the math, like these are supposed to be expensive, but like for 10k users, you pay 2.7k, so that's 27 cents per license, and then you never have to pay ever again, right? Like if it lasts you even just 1 month, you already got an ROI, because I mean 0.27 per inbox is just absolutely huge. So I would look into this. There are many providers like this, many that are bad, very few that are good. So it's a risky business, especially that Google has been cracking down on these in the past few months. That's an option. And then finally, there is SMTP. So for this, my recommendation, if you have the money, create your own. If you don't have the money, just go with something Mailreef. This is really the only good option I know. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not affiliated by them by any means. I just know some people use this. I used to use this as well before I created my own, and it is really freaking good. We are going to drop ours very soon, but there is currently no SMTP service as good as this. I'm not going to explain the tech here, but just know like this is as best as you can get without using actual AWS SaaS on SMTP. They have a very solid system, very solid setup. You just pay $250 a month, and then you pay 1/10 of a cent per cent, which is, I mean, if you want to calculate that by, say I want to send $1 million, that's basically 1k plus 250. That's not bad, right? If we want to use, let's just go with the Workspace example, even with F60Host, with the discount, let's say we can send up to 20, which is quite risky. I mean, with Google Workspace, which is authentic, that's not bad. Let's say like 20, 25. Let's push it like 25. We can send 25 cold emails per day. Let's divide 1 million by 25. So we can also divide this by 25, because 25 days of sending, if we send on Saturdays, we're going to need 1,600 inboxes. So times this by 2.5, we're going to pay $4,000 for inboxes, just the inboxes. Compare this to 1,250. Not bad. Mailreef is not bad. And the more you send, obviously, the cheaper it gets. You have to only pay the monthly fee just one time. And that's it. Really, that's all about it. This is just a short, quick video on how you can actually run these systems. If you were interested on what I use to send 1+ million cold emails per day, it's 90% Outlook at the moment. Crazy good. The rest is AWS SaaS, and we have some SMTP as well. That's it. I hope you got some value, and hope you got some clarity. Maybe you new here, maybe you did not know how the resellers are screwing you. So welcome to the channel. I post videos like this pretty much 2 to 3 times a day. So I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.